Good afternoon, guys. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's good, slightly different today. How are you all? I'm just finishing setting up. So actually, just putting this on the Facebook page. There we go. Post it. No, just post it. Facebook. Just do what you're told. That's all you need to do. And decides to post it. There we go. Right. So who have we got in? We got Carl. Good evening. Good afternoon, even. William, please keep me entertained. I'm so bored. Had to come home via Bristol because of a landslide between Yeovil Junction and Axminster. Yes, there's a lot of that about. What were you expecting to show up, Hentis? But hello, wasn't. No. Good afternoon, Sam, and good afternoon, 2500 Gamma. I was kind of at a bit of a loose end. I wasn't expecting to do a live stream till tomorrow. But yeah, we're going to do a live stream. We're starting roughly on time, but well, originally I wanted 3 o'clock. But we're going to do 5:30. That's fine. We're going to be here till about 6 o'clock, just after. And the first one, what I want to do is on East Coast Mainline. We're going to be. And I did think about it, and I was like, hopefully you can hear me all right. Actually, I've not actually heard the muted. Oh, it's just done. Hold on a second. So bored because I'm on a train outside Westbury, and you've come in that way. Okay. Oh, it's just done. Oh, I can hear myself. That's good. That's good. Right. So what are we doing? East Coast Mainline. And it's been something I was like, well, maybe it's possibly a good thing to try and do a stream with one or two routes or one or two services in. We're going to be doing the 66. I'm going to use a bog standard 66. And we're going to be doing, you're going to hate me for this, the 7 o'clock Acton TC to Tinsley. 6 Echo 70. Apparently this is 2 hours and 50 minutes long. That's what she said. So we are going to do that. We are definitely going to do that. So bored because I'm sat on a train outside Westbury because of a red signal between sat here 15 minutes. You're driving class 40 at the minute, coming to Staley Bridge in 2 miles. So better start slowing down. Definitely. However, William's already slowed down. Right, so yeah, we're going to be doing that. 2 hours and 50 minutes, that. So that should, like, kind of, yeah. I've got to look at the Train Sim World stuff for the PC on the Steam store. You're doing 45 miles an hour. Yeah. So I've got my Diet Coke with ice. Tastes absolutely lovely with ice. Not a big fan of Diet Coke, although I will drink it. But yeah, it's just ice. Right, so I'll tell you what I'll do. We'll start in June. Well, I'll redo it, but we'll do it in June. I think that is the easiest way. So there's a preview of the Behringer line as well on Thursday. So that's Rivet's new route. So yeah, you better slow down. Right, so we go back in, and I should have done this at the start. So it's been kind of like a positive day today for me, which is really good. And I've done a bit of shopping as well. There's one thing that I completely forgot that I have to buy is a set of scales, weighing scales, as in kitchen scales. My mum bought, and she's always wanted them since she was a kid. These old, you might not know them, but you actually have to use these big, massive 1 kilo weights, 2 kilo weights, and 5 kilo weights sort of thing on one side of the scales, and the oldie type scales. This is what, when I was about 4 or 5, coming up about 7 or 8, this is what greengrocers had. They had those sort of scales, and that's how they weighed things out. But when Europe interfered and with everything, and we had to join everything with Europe, the common market and all that sort of crap, these were eventually phased out. But I've got a set, which were my mum's, which she bought. She paid about 70 quid for them. But these were brand new. and I wasn't going to give them away, and I wasn't going to throw them out. So I'm keeping them, but it's just that I can't really use them with certain things. So I'm going to, I'll tell you what, I'm going to make it my birthday. Ooh, no, go the other way. There you go, my birthday, 28th of June. And we're going to have a clear. We're not going to have dynamic weather. We're just going to have custom weather. Yeah, it's going to be a good day. Just a bit of fog. So it's going to be a little bit lighter now. Also, what is the UK partner release? I don't know. No idea. It could be the what you call it thing. The it could be Simtrack's latest offering. I don't know. I don't think Bradley will be with us because I think he is going to be working. I'm not entirely sure. So I need to look at Train Sim World 4 and I need to look at some. That's better. You can see what we're doing now. I'm not worried about the time about leaving, so we're stuck on that one. Is there anything else here? I think we're in Peterborough Yard, aren't we? So there shouldn't be anything else on the end of this. Nope. This is Peterborough, isn't it? Are we at Peterborough? Yeah, we're in Peterborough. So the 700s usually dock in there overnight. No, they don't. They dock there. There's a 700 there. Let's have a look. We will have it. We've got to wait anyway while we set the train up. Another Ying over there. 700 should be. Well, 700's further on down. Peterborough Yard is actually bloody big. There it is. Look. 700 tucked in there. So you will see them in there every now and then. So yeah. Right, so we got the road, we just need to ying our way down to there, that's on. I don't really want to do DRA on, but, so, oh no, the fire detection. Don't want to isolate the fire fire detection. Right, sticker in there. What have we set up on yard work? Daytime. Tail lights should be on. Instrument lights are on. Desk light, turn that off. Don't want it on. Cab lights, you don't want them on. We want the window open. Take the brakes off. So we've got to go to Claypole passenger loop. Right, I will keep the thingy on. We've got the road. Let's go. $2,000 ton, I think it was, wasn't it? 2,002.1 ton. So we are limited 65 miles an hour. What? I thought we were an intermodal train. I should have known that from when it says Acton. So as it being also a weekday in the afternoon, I may get a phone call or I may get the knock on the door, so I will need to pause if I do get them. So I will be streaming tomorrow night, don't worry about it. You also learn how comprehensive and spark mechanisms work in a diesel engine. Oh, okay. That reminds me. So literally we've just gone across all 5 lines. So if I roughly about there. Right, when the last wagon goes over that point, in theory, we'll know. We've also learnt compression and spark mechanism work in diesel engine. Yeah, on the slow line. Well, it'll be 65. You should have done it by now anyway. So we're on a nice little trip to Doncaster. Jingle bells, 60 all the way. Oh yeah. We've got a heavy load on us. You know that Diet Coke I said I had in my glass? Well, I've just drunk that. In about 5 or 10 minutes, I'm going to pop outside. And get another drink. Hi Jago Official, how you doing? Welcome to stream. This is the East Coast Mainline. And I'm doing the 2 hour and 50 minute service. Nice summer's day, June the 28th. I mean, one of these services, this 2 hour and 51, it deserves a stream all on its own, to be honest. Right, so we've got a yellow coming up. That's green. and also be going through the rush hour points as well. So yeah, that would be interesting. Just wondering if we got something in front of us. Manifest. Claypole. Stop and Doncaster decoy down Lincoln. 9:51. Oh my god. This comes up as a red. I'm going to have to start the slow. It's double yellow or single? It's a single yellow. I reckon we've got to wait for traffic. There we go. Traffic. So I'll just creep on up to it, and by the time it, in theory, it passes us, we should. Well, no, because we're still going to have to wait as well, so that's fine. I often get a fire engine down here. What's going on? Nice Scania. Yes, I like fire engines. I've always liked fire engines as a kid, but yeah. And the other thing is as well is that my house was on the main road out of the fire station, so whenever there's houses on fire, you'd always see him screaming up the road. Still see him now occasionally, but the fire station's moved a little bit, about a mile to the west. There's that red light. There you go. So if you hurry to a red light, you're only going to end up sitting there waiting. It's a glitch with them. shoot up towards the level crossing. Nice flat tyres on the old wagons. Perhaps there's another train coming. I suppose it's depending where they could actually get a actual recording of the Mark IIs and on whether they could get them on a preserved line or on the main line. 95% of the time, if you go on a preserved line, you'll be able to get them because you can set your sound equipment up. But obviously, you've got the problem where you've only got a preserved line, so your max speed is 25 miles an hour. So yeah. That barrier shouldn't be up. Keep an eye on the fuel. I think they sound okay to me. To be honest, I think the running sounds of the Mark IIs are a little bit loud. That's it. That's where they do some testing on there, don't they, though? Ooh. So the 332s off of Birmingham Cross City Line, West Midlands thingy, are moving now as well, aren't they? They're all being transferred across. Bing. That's not our signal. That one is. You got a silver medal. Well done. Congratulations. $4 o'clock. I'm going to pop out there and get myself a drink again. I'm doing a Daniel tonight. I'm having burgers. Love the ground. I can't remember what our signal is. Banner repeater. It's not very often you see banner repeaters on the ground. Going out for a what? A scoot. Oh, I haven't had any exercise today. Oh, cool. I've walked down into town, got my food, caught the bus back. I didn't leave till midday because I had a phone meeting, so which was okay. Positive. It's good. I'm looking. I'm wanting to go to the Swanage winter warmer on Sunday. Just got to check the time, the bus times. It's only could have cost me £2 to get over the Swanage from Poole. Usually it'd be about 9 or 11 quid. The road isn't very long. That's cool. So yeah, you might get some pics on the Discord server. Might get a live video. Don't know. We'll have to wait and see. So we're down to 50. I think this is machine specific, because I think it's the speed restriction on here is well, the maximum speed on here is a little bit bigger. It's because we've got 2,000 tons of dirt behind us. For service call, fleet control, Marston, is it? I think it is. Oh, it's something. It's not Marston, is it? Is it Martok Engineering or something like that? What are you playing on? What route are you on? Yeah, it will only be the class 40s that do that. The 45 and the 47 won't, or the DMU won't. But they do it, the 47s and the 40s will do it on Blackpool Ormskirk, because they're scripted to do that. Oh, the 08 as well will do it. Yeah, it's strange enough. The 40 did it. I did a scenario on Birmingham Cross City, and the 40, just as he started to put away from a red signal near Kings Norton, he tooted his horn. I was like, they're not supposed to do that, but yeah, they did it. Yeah. I mean, it's always been like that. The Northern Trans Pennine, ever since it came out, they were scripted to do that. The 40s were scripted. The 47s don't know. That's the thing. Well, I've never heard the 47s do it, or the 45s. No. I did that myself. I was doing a 33 on a charter from Bromsgrove to, I can't remember where it was, but I had a 40 on a charter on the way down to Bristol or Penzance or something like that. But it had a signal check because there's a railhead treatment train in front of it. So it was at a red, and as it cleared to a green signal, he accelerated, and then he tooted up. Hi David, your cat got harassed by my dog and is up a tree, but I can't do anything because the tree's behind a bush that is unpassable, so now I wait. And they say dogs are dumb. The cat runs up a tree that you can't get to, and now the cat's up there going, help, help, but in cat language, not human language. Oh man, and cats want to take over the world. Oh, hello, it's good on here. Oh wow, David Soul has died, age 80, Starsky and Hutch. Oh. Not very smart running up a tree and you can't get down it. "25 miles ago, I suspect we got to wait at this thing for about 20 minutes or something, this passenger loop. A couple more minutes, I'll go out and get my drink. So we should have... Yeah. I've seen them fall from 8th floor flat windows. My mate Staffy jumped out of the first floor window. Stupid dog. Onto the bonnet of his car. Done more damage to the bonnet of his car than the dog. So if you just joined us, we are doing this service 6 Echo 70 Acton TC to Tinsley, which is the 2.5 hour, yay, service. So we're in a ying. So we've got a nice steady drive. Whether we get to see any more freight, I suspect we may do. Hi Drifter from the Howers, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. So Railcam TV schedule for this week, well, for next week, is Monday, January the 8th, Train Sim Classic, Brockenbarn preview with Jamie and Jan. Well, they showcase the train. Oh, it's one they've been thingy. I probably will have a key for that, I think. I'm not sure. And then Thursday, January the 11th, that's a week yesterday. Jamie and Alex, and the special guest are Jasper from Rivet Games to preview the anticipated Behringer line route for Train Sim World 4. So that's next week. And then obviously in between that, on Thursday, I will probably stream in the afternoon. I've got to double check, so I might have a meeting next Thursday. I don't know. Great day. Good. So next Thursday stream could be in the afternoon. Well, just hold your hands out with a favourite bit of food and go, "Oi, Jatch!" Hopefully she'll jump down and go, "Save me." Probably won't, but, you know. Right, full on notch. Right, I'm just going to pause it there because I'm just going to go out and get my drink. Sorry, guys. It's 4 o'clock. I need to get my drink. It has to happen that way. And the headphones just fallen on the floor. Not good. It's been significantly colder today. Drop my headphones on the floor. Not the best thing to do. Right. So we're full on notch 8 and we're up a 1 in 200 incline. And I just had an idea. Oh. There you go, I see where I'm going now. Obviously, I need oh hello. I need something for the cover photo. So I roughly think there. 2 seconds. Photo mode. So what you need to do is, do I need to go? Well, we can get the whole train in then. What do you reckon? Scooch it over there. Bring the focal point in a bit. I think that'll do. What do you reckon? So, do you guys do any photo? Do any pics on photo mode? Down a bit. There we go. Saturation up a bit. No, bring that in a bit. Take that down. What do you reckon? Bring it over there just a bit, actually. Bring the exposure up. Because you've got to look at where the buffers are underneath there. The front plate's a bit too dark. But that looks alright. Grab a shot of that. She's on the ground and acting like nothing happened. What's this cat in it? She's just saying to herself, play it cool, cat, play it cool. Cool for cats. Ooh, bunny. Sorry. I'm just getting carried away. But you can get another shot of it there as well, which is slightly better on the front, because yeah, I think we'll do that one as well. Save and upload. And there it is, Bob your uncle, fangs your aunt. And your sister's got your Skoda. That was a real loud AWS alarm. You do when you get mysterious liveries turn up and you've never subbed to. Yeah, have you got rid of that yet? Probably won't be able to hear me at the moment because I've just taken the headphones out. 20 miles to go to Claypole down passenger, Mr. Claypole. And if you don't know who Mr. Claypole is, Google him. All I can say is rent a ghost. CC Online didn't find it, and no, not on console didn't. That's like that. I mean, the thing is, I've seen that stealth livery one before, USSR stealth. I've seen it before. I know it is definitely on there. Because as soon as I saw it on that picture, I thought, I recognise that, I've seen that before. But I never downloaded it. I'm just wondering if it's one that's been reported and removed. And obviously you can't find it to unsubscribe from it. Which is a bit annoying. So we're down into the teens, heading to Claypole. What's it? Ah, is that the said cat? speeding a bit. It will come down naturally. Good afternoon there, Mr. Laserjet. You tried searching for user stealth, but it came up with no results. The only thing I could probably suggest, if you haven't done it already, is Class 66. How you doing, Laserjet? We are doing, if you haven't noticed, we are doing 6 Echo 70 Acton TC to Tinsley, the 2 hour, nearly 3 hour one. I was just reading up about David Soul. I remember I used to watch Starsky and Hutch when I was younger, and then obviously I bought the series for my mum. I can't remember now if I've kept it or given it away. I know there's 1 or 2 that I want to keep. I've kept one, which is Miami Vice, which, yeah, she also loved the A-Team. We could get it the end of January, but I don't know. I've not been told. Obviously I can't give you a release date if I knew anyway, because that'd be breaking my NDA. Yeah, it could be by the end of January, beginning of February. That'd be cool. Previews next week, yep. It'll be another one where people will be moaning because it's what you call it, doing it, and then they'll be moaning straight after the preview because it's not what they expected. How Rivet have ruined it, and oh god, you know. I think we'll just have to wait and see. Oh. So you go straight into the 70-mile-an-hour restriction, and it comes down to 45 miles an hour. That's not good. Now we're up to 60. So yeah, this is a locomotive, a service-based restriction. So your freight working. So yeah, which is I like to see that, to be honest. So instead of as a freight, you wouldn't be doing 125 mile an hour down here. You're doing 65 miles an hour, or 60 miles an hour as a limit. If you're a passenger, if you're like HST or so, that's 115. That should stay. Yeah, so we stay at 100. We stay at 60 miles an hour, which is pretty cool. That's what I like to see, to be honest. is where on a route where the freight is at a different set speed to what it would be for a passenger. Be fun to try 24 loaded TEAs at 125. Oh my god. You want punishment? So we're doing 60 at the moment, we're going to have to slow down just a bit. I should really be blowing my horn past the works. This is where they should have people there already. Orange army there. So I mean, with this, you're going on about coasting earlier on. Well, yesterday's stream. You don't you're going downhill. You don't really need to accelerate. Just coasting. But I said that we're coming up with the yellow thingies. I'm sure there is some TEA tank services along the East Coast Mainline, but I'm not sure what the services are. I think there's more so around Doncaster area. Could be, well, Doncaster and Peterborough. So it goes up. I'm sure it goes up through Lindsay, Lincoln area, up round that way, Great Eastern thing. So it goes up round onto the Humber area, I think. It especially be up round Darlington way, I think, because it will go through to Teesside. You can actually sort of quote me on that, whether it's right or wrong, Carl. I know there's a place over Teesside somewhere. It's called Princess something. Prince's Dock or Princess Dock. Princess something Dock. So I remember I also did a scenario on Tees Valley where I had I had a 47 with about 15 TEAs on it. Might start doing your model railway again. Awesome. Well, I've put my Burton Road page back up on Facebook, so if you do a search for Burton Road, you'll know that you got the right page, because basically it will come up with a big massive BR Burton Road depot sticker, which I've custom did in Paint Shop. He's come up to Newark. It is, isn't it? Is this Newark or the other one? Oh, it's the other one, isn't it? Oh, hello. Oh, yes! Sorry. I'm happy with that shot. Let's have a look, shall we? Oh, wow. I don't know about you, but I'm loving that. Oh, no. That's going blurry. We can sort that out with the depth of field. Bring the focal point up a bit. And drop that in. Bring up the exposure. And saturation, stay where it is. Brightness, bring that up. Now, can I get any closer? Oh, guys, what do you reckon? He's even looking over at it as well. What do you reckon? So you can do a number of shots. You go like that. Yeah, I've used Hattons before. I used a fair few on eBay as well that I've got. Actually, I think next week I'm going back up to Model Railway Solutions because there's something I want to pick up. I saw them there, and they're there for £14 for the pair, and I was like, no. Yes, I'll do it. So, Princess Dock or something like that. Right, I'm going to go for that one. So probably Tuesday next week, I'll pop up to the place again. Then I'll buy them. I've already got 4 of them. Have I got 4 or 5 of them? I don't know. It's another set of HST power cars. Oh, excuse me. Forgot I was online. Whoops. Do apologise. Bradley will clip it. Oh, and we got another one. Look. So what would that station have been then? Grantham. So where is Newark? Oh, Newark Northgate. So it's there. Okay, so that's the next main one. Okay, that's blimey. Because Newark's about halfway through, isn't it? No, it's just under half. I can remember when I've been up on the East Coast Mainline a couple of times. This was 91 haulage. I went up to the National Rail Museum in York, and there was a 56, the odd 56 running up and down on like OBA, OCA wagons, like with pallets of bricks in them, sort of thing. You have a Princess Dock over at Middlesbrough Docks, I believe. We also have a twice weekly TEA service that goes down into the old ICI site for petroleum products. That's run by Cola 70s or 56s. Yes. I love the sound when you're in the tunnels. Oh yeah, Hornby are quite expensive. Look on eBay. I've got a lot of stuff on eBay. Some of it is expensive. You got to be careful. But I bought a weathered TTA wagon, and it's really, really nicely done. It's properly weighted as well, and that's going to be my little depot. That's going to be my tank train where it does the fuel up. Yeah, I've got a fair bit I want to do, makeup and everything, and yeah. But the railway thing's going to be a long-term project for me. It is going to be really long-term. If I can get away with, I don't know, I have to invest to sort of try and have a look to see. I've got an idea of what I want, but I think that way it's going to be DCC and it's going to cost a little bit to do. But I've just got to wait and see. Coming up 6.1 miles to Claypole down passenger loop. Wherever that is. Which is there. We got 10 coach 801 coming. Just looked at incredibly good class 50 only for 50 quid, 30 quid. Yeah, but who's the manufacturer? I bet you it's Lima. They are quite nice, bearing in mind that. I've got 2 Lima 50s, one of them's knackered, which is 50007. That is currently Hornby, 50 quid. Okay. I'd be a bit sus about that and have a good read. Because the Hattons did one, they showed one of a 57. Really good price for a 57. And then underneath they say it's been slightly damaged. And you actually look at the other photos that they provide. Slightly damaged is where it's actually been like someone's forced it after they've dropped it back onto the underframe, and they've split the other cabs on it, and it looks absolutely atrocious. And they're still charging about 70 odd quid for it. I mean, I've gone with my local model railway shop. They have a lot. They sold, I can't remember what the guy's name was. The guy died. He was owned a railway model railway shop. And basically the family asked the people at this shop if they would take on everything that he had and sell it. The majority of the money goes back to the family, and they keep a small commission, obviously for stocking it, selling it, sort of thing, cover their costs and everything. And yeah, there's a fair amount of money that they have, and there's a fair amount of stock. And the locos I bought so far, I mean, if you're on Facebook, Sam, have a look at Hentis Rail page, and then, which is my Facebook page, and also look at Burton Road, because that lists everything. And I've also bought some models off of Great Eastern models, based in Norwich. You're not on Facebook. It is such a shame. Should be. Facebook's a pain in the arse. Yeah, for 30 quid, I'd say it's knackered. I wouldn't say it's that good. If it's a Hornby 50, because I actually no, it could be the Hornby 50. Sam, can you do me a favour? Can you just put a link in the chat for me? You might not be able to do that. I don't think you're on my Discord, are you? Or can you message me with a link? So I can have a look at it. I'm not going to buy it, don't worry. I'm not going to buy it. But yeah, it could be a Lima tooling. One of the old Lima toolings of the 50. Okay, cheers. It could be one of the old Lima models that they took what they've done, and it's released as because they had a lot of the 59s that they did as well. Because that's another thing that I want is a 59. I got a 66. I got a GB Rail Freight Grey 66, which is a brand new model. I bought that at where did I buy it? I bought that at Swanage Railway Diesel Gala last year. Oh, I'm also going to go to, he's hoping, Ali Pally show. So I'm looking forward to going to that. But what I want to do is find a Class 50 chassis, because the Class 50 chassis I have at the moment is absolutely shagged. That's the one for 50007. I've got one for 50022, I think it is, Thunderer. Whatever the 50 is that I've got, I can't remember. I've got one for that. But what I want to do is... Oh, hello. We've got a red light coming up, and I need to slow down. Otherwise, this is just absolutely for nothing, and I'm not going to do it. Oh, you are joking. Come on. Please slow down, 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 please. Oh, we get it, we get it, we get it just in time. I think I slammed the emergencies on, didn't I? Oh, did I get TPS'd? TPWS'd? I might have got TPWS because I wasn't going to slow down. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We'll go past that. We'll bypass that. There we go. Don't tell anyone I showed you how to do that, alright? We will start moving in a minute. You might be able to leave a comment on my community post. If you can't put a comment in here, then yeah. Great Eastern Models are another good one to go to. I bought a lovely Class 20 off of them, Barkman 20. Cost me £110, but it is a fantastic model. Well looked after. It all-wheel drive. Oh, it's absolutely fantastic. It is. Oh, it is a cracking little model. Yeah. But I've also got brand new wagons as well. I've got second-hand wagons. I've got a lot of second-hand coaches. Some of them, yeah, leave a lot to be desired. I've got two Intercity 125 executive liveried HST coaches. They're Lima, but the problem with them is that they're not very good. The wheels are rubbish on them, and I've got to get proper wheels for them, and I don't know where to get them to. So yeah. Traffic's building up a bit. Oh well. Right. So we're 3 minutes early. I don't really want to save this, but I don't want to spad. But yeah, I kind of got rid of the site because obviously, just like losing my mum and then just literally everything else just it didn't go too well. See, I'm going to be over a level crossing here. At that point in time, I was told that I had to be at the house at a certain point, so everything had to go. You know, and so I thought, well, I was in two minds about selling the railway. I said I was going to sell it. Yeah, I'm in the 66. We're doing the 2 hours and 50 minutes service up to Doncaster. We should. Yeah, traffic's a bitch waiting behind us now. Start slowing down a bit. We've got 2,000 tons behind us. How you doing, Samson? I'm going to make every train service late anyway. We're not even over the level crossing yet. Oopsie. How far are we up? We're not off. No! No! You cannot do that. That's wrong. Oh, that's naughty. Oh, sorry. Do you want me to move? Oh, that's naughty, that is. I've got to wait till 8:51. Are you joking me? Oh, wow. Well, guys, it seems as though we're just chatting. Okay. What I will do, I will move up and clear that level crossing. So this could be like a question and answer session, I think, as well. I've got a yellow. I'm going. Oh well. That shouldn't have happened, but they've obviously got me a path. 9:51, Doncaster Downcoy. Where's the loco? Are we off? We're on the main line now, yep. We're on the main line, right. So, chuck on the old train length. I don't know what the train length was, to be honest. Hi Finn, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're okay. Well, that shouldn't. We should not have done that. We have to wait 50 odd minutes on there. That's wrong. Oh well. Me and Chaos go hand in hand, so that'll be quite fun actually, to be honest. Right. So we should. Have we cleared? Oh, we are on the main line actually. So yeah, let's whack her up to 60. We'll be in Doncaster before you know it. What is the class 66 diesel locomotive? There you go. That's your 66. Made in Canada. Based on the class 59. Yep. Do it from everywhere I think I can get it. Do it from. Hold on. That's the AWS. This is the better version. There's only the EWS and the DB Schenker 66s, but there's several different versions of them for certain routes. This is the route. This is the. We have the. Oh right, okay. We have the Great Western Express version, which was the very early version, which is basically EWS 66 and the DB Red 66. We have the East Coast Way 66, which is a slightly different version, upgraded. I think this area has been updated. Oh, my screen's going off. Why is my screen going off? We also have the Southeastern High-Speed version, the Railhead Treatment Train version, and we have this version. So there's about 4 or 5 different versions, but we only have DB Schenker, and EWS. But there's 4 or 5 versions of the EWS version. And the cargo line part, class 66 as well, which is a slightly modified version, textures as well. So there's a few different versions. As for EWS, GBRF, Colas, Freightliner, there's no other of those for the game by officially, but they've been made in Livery Designer, so which is in the game. So you can make them. Fun fact, time I was in Skipton train station once, Class 66 in Orange Livery came through Skipton pulling hopper wagons. That could have been a that would have been a Freightliner one. Genesee, Wyoming livery. Oh, it could have been Colas because that's orange, yellow, and black. Yeah, we are supposed to be getting DRS and 1, but depending. I mean, ONE is actually it's Freightliner anyway. It's a Freightliner company, not ONE, but it's Freightliner run. Freightliner livery 66. The only problem is that the Freightliner 66 and the DRS 66 does not have. They do not have that. Only the EWS 66s have them. And GBRF, who bought some of the EWS 66s, have those as well. So 66-7, some of the late on 66-7s, like the BR large logo 66, that's got them. Again, it depends when they update the sounds if they can get to do the sounds. Ah, Newark, Northgate coming up. It's a 47 there. 47's there. Not interested in the 47 on this run, I'm afraid. Where I'm going is just up here. If I can get up there. Where are we? Here we go. The crossing. So you'll just hear the AWS setting. Oh, we got a yellow coming up, so there I am. Such a weird sound how they do that. That's a great little crossing to be on. .30 miles from Doncaster. So where we are going oh, we're in there. So we've got a couple 66s in there. Where's the rest of them? Oh, there they are there, look. We might take a little walk up there. What the hell's that? What would that be? Oh, that'd be a thingy, one of them. 800, 801. Just got to keep an eye out for the signals and that coming up. I know people to turn around and say this bit of the track, this bit of the thing is boring, but at the end of the day, it's like if you drove the entire East Coast Mainline this would still be boring. Even if you put Peterborough to London King's Cross on the end of it, it would still be boring. I can't see how it's let us through. I mean, we're not due into Doncaster for another 2 hours. I can't believe it's actually let me pass now. Did you do... Hold on a minute. Did I do the Class 37 railhead treatment train season? It's finished for 2023. And the 37 rail treatment train will be for the 2024 season. I'd suspect... I think it's DRS did the railhead treatment ones for 37s. Depends whether DRS decide to keep the 37s, to be honest. I think actually who? Locomotive Services Limited have taken some 37s off of DRS now, so they've got about 4 or 5 of them. So it could be 68s next year, because they're going to have an influx of 68s from Northern, whatever they call themselves. Yeah, I think it can do. You know, if you do it so much. I mean, it's always just, like I said, it's that Birmingham Cross City, Rapid Transit, Glossop. If you keep doing them, boom, they do get boring. This is why I like doing in my streams. I will do, like, every time I do like Glossop or Birmingham Cross City, I always really get to like it because I haven't played it for a little while. Well, most locos are started from cold. That's where cold start comes from. Literally, when everything's all switched off and you start it up from cold, basically. 27 miles, just over a marathon distance to Doncaster. Coming up to the yellow, please turn green. Whatever you do, do not hold. It'd probably tell me that I have to wait in the yard till 9:51. We're going to be over an hour and a... Well, stop putting us in the sidings. I'm going to be there by about 8:51, I reckon. About another half hour, 20 minutes. I don't think I should have moved. But oh well. It's only me trying to break the game. I think the next thing that I'm looking forward to in Train Sim World is the consist editor. Because then I can make up my own damn formations, and I'm like, yes. And there's a few formations that I'm going to be making up. People are going to be going, why? And I'm looking at you, Class 47 and car carriers, and Class 66 and car carriers. What is my favourite Class 37? I don't really have a favourite Class 37. I do like 37s, but yeah, they're all the same, just like all the 37s. I know there's some with different engines and packages and all that, but yeah, 37's 37. I don't like any one number of a class, if you know what I mean, or a specific loco in a class. You know, I like the 40. I like a lot of the locomotives, but there's no particular number in the class, if you get what I mean. Yeah, I think West Somerset Railway update. There's the Steam timetable, because we have been calling out for Steam on West Somerset, and it's kind of good that they're actually bringing in like a Steam Gala timetable, which is good. And I'm looking forward to that, giving that a go, because we've got the 8F Jubilee, the 4F, 3F, and the Flying Scotsman, and obviously the Christmassy lighted LMS job as well. So yeah, you got some good sort of steam locos there. Obviously, everyone wants every single type of steam locomotive going, and it's just not going to happen. It's the same with the diesel locos and that. You know, we'll get what we get at the end of the day. Plus, we'll have mainline running as well on the bottom half near Norton Fitzwarren. So the Great Western Mainline will be running along there, or whatever part of mainline runs that way. I don't know. So yeah, that would be pretty good to see, and freight running along there as well. I personally would love to see a Class 56 and a Class 58 in the game, and a 60. The problem being with seeing another freight loco in the game as well is that most of the stuff these days is done by 66s. Most. 75% of freight around the UK is moved by the Class 66. The other bits is 60s, and EWS are getting rid of their Class 60s, the 10 Class 60s. They're regearing 10 Class 66s, and they're going to be reclassified as 66.6s, but they'll come out obviously in DB Red, not Freightliner. Freightliner they haven't got a license for, GBRF they haven't got a license for, and currently DRS they don't have a license for. This is Dovetail. So getting anything other than like a 66 is, I think, the best part you're looking at there is something like Tees Valley-esque time period. So you can get your 56, you can get probably 80s. Oh, I can't remember when it was the 60s came in. Carl, you'll know. I can't remember off heart. I can look in my book when I unpack it, whenever that is. But yeah, it's getting that license to use those TOCs, and if they're not interested in getting granting a license, then there's not really much Dovetail can do. I mean, to get a 50 would be ideal in here, because the amount of liveries that you can do it with, large logo, different amounts of network Southeast livery there was, GBRF, Hanson and Hall livery for the 50, which I think is coming down to Weymouth next year as well. So yeah, there's a lot that um, that can be done for locos and that. And we've got a brilliant reskinning guys in the community as well, which is pretty cool. So yeah. I mean, my reskins aren't too bad, but I'm not. There's a few that are a lot better than mine. But yeah, 21 miles of Doncaster decoy. I will need to pause it in a minute because I'm going to have a P&B. In fact, I'm going to pause it now. Okay, because I need to go. TP got rid of the 66s. The 68, sorry, were subcontracted to TPE by DRS. So they are DRS owned, apparently. So DRS will be having them back. Oh, back in a second. Oh dear. Oh, getting cold out there. I think I'll have to put the central heating on later. Oh dear. Right. Oh, sorry, just getting comfy. Smells my mum's old chair. What's that? Oh, it's a keyboard. Sorry. Just got untangled the keyboard here. Plug it back in. Right. So 21 miles from Doncaster decoy down Lincoln Line. Not sure we will get to see any freight on the oncoming line. Ooh, that's a bit loud. Right, by the looks of it, we're struggling. So I reckon we've got a freight up here somewhere with a reskin. So that was struggling. So that's definitely a reskin. Maybe not then. Oh, the other thing, I forgot to release the brakes. I was dragging my brakes, that's not good. I suspect those coaches will either go off lease. I can't see them going to another operator in the UK. I'd really be surprised. I reckon they'll either go off lease overseas and be leased overseas, or they'll be scrapped, which I think is a complete travesty. When we are literally do not have certain routes, do not have trains that are suitable. I.e. as in 2-coach passenger trains, 2-coach DMUs, they should be running longer service, longer trains. But until they get some common sense in the DFT, then yeah, it ain't gonna happen. Yeah, they own that now, don't they? 37901, Merley's Pioneer. It's bought out of preservation as well. I do believe, so that 37, when it goes back, when it obviously been finished with, it goes back to I think it was Mid-Hants that had it. That's my understanding. Whether it's right or not, I don't know. I could be completely wrong. The other thing as well is I'm struggling to hear myself. I don't know if you can hear me in the cab of the 66. That sounds a bit better. I've also turned the volume down in my my ears. So this is one reason that you should be doing the coasting. We're just off the top speed. We're going downhill. You don't need to be going full notch 8. That was my fault, so I should have known that. So I think we should be getting to Doncaster about an hour early. We were supposed to have the sit down here today, but it got canned for some strange reason. It's down here on Sunday though, so I don't think it was cold enough for it, to be honest. If you're not sure what the sit is, it's a snow ice treatment train, and it will usually be 66, 2 wagons, and then 66. It'll be like the railhead treatment train. That will run any time up to between December and all the way up through to probably March. I think it ran to March this year. I got the last one, last run in March last year. It's a different engine, Finn. In the 37901, it's a Merley's engine. I think there's only 5 that they fitted them in. You don't need to keep retracting your messages, Finn, either. They're just fine as they are. Give them a toot as we go through. Where are we? Where did we just go through? Retford. What's the stuff in there then? Interesting. Oh, hello. Jenny's. Get a drink. So yeah, these sort of streams could be more frequent on. Doesn't always mean it's going to be on a Friday. It could be on a Monday. It could be on a Thursday. Not Thursday. It could be on a Tuesday or Wednesday. Somewhere in the afternoon. Could even be on a Saturday or a Sunday. Probably not Saturday though. Probably not. Yeah, probably definitely not Saturday because I'm streaming already on a Sunday evening. Saturday evening, sorry. But it means that instead of just doing like, I'm doing several routes. I'll do one route. So Cajon, I could do some of the services on them. They're 2.5 hours long, so sort of sweet. Or Castle Würzburg, I could do some of the overnight freight services. So yeah, it's just, you know, once in a while I do these, and this will only be until I actually start work. So yeah. So obviously when I find work, then when I'm the whole idea is when I'm set back up, when I'm settled down in my new place, got my job, you know, and it could take anything up to a year to get any of that or more, longer. I could be here longer. I'd rather not. I'd rather be out now because I'm paying for 2 extra rooms on rent, which I don't see why I should, but you know, they're the ones that are making me homeless. So, you know, given that it's thankful enough that they've given me a tenancy, but if they want me out the house, then they have to get me a, you know, they have to, well, put my thing up to gold. You know, my I can't remember what they call it. So I've got to email them at some point to find out like what's going on. Have they dealt with it yet? Are they looking into it? But as soon as I can get stuff sorted and moved out and moved back into wherever it is I'm going and a job, then basically my streaming you know, get the term get myself settled. So after the time that I move in and get stuff sorted in the house itself, there then comes time where obviously I hopefully have an internet connection, and although I might not have a computer station set up, I could probably get the PlayStation with, again, like what I'm doing now, is stream on a regular basis with the laptop in front of the big TV. That's the whole idea. Again, that's all up in the air at the moment. So I also plan to be doing every other Monday the stream for Xbox Train Sim World as well. So yeah, so that'll be on Twitch, and then it will be uploaded to YouTube the day after. But yeah, that's the whole idea. But at the moment, it's just the house and the job that are holding everything up. So I've got a tenancy, but I need to bid on places, and there is not really any places for one-bedroom flats coming through at the moment. And if they are coming through, they're for people, they're either two-bedroom flats, which I'm not allowed to bid on, or it's for people, one-bedroom flats that are 55 or over 55 or over 60. So yeah, that's the thing as it is at the moment. And if there is usually one-bedroom flats, it's usually places where I don't really want to move to, 4 or 5 miles away. I'd rather stay in my local town, but I'm not sure how feasible that would be, because then I've also then got to look at where I'm going to work, so that's another thing as well. So I've got all that lot to think about as well, and pay my bills, and yeah. Finn, don't keep retracting your messages. You don't need to. Yeah, you don't need to keep retracting them. You're asking questions, people are answering them, so don't retract them. That's fine. And you just retracted the message that you just said you're sorry. Don't keep retracting them. You don't need to. Just ask the message, ask the question, post your message, and that's it. Well, you don't need to retract the messages. Just put your messages on there and just leave them. People will answer them. Every message that you type up, you're then retracting it. Don't. Like what you're just doing there. You just retracted the message. Don't retract them. Just type the message and leave it there. Eight miles away from Doncaster. We're nearly there, guys. Well, if you don't like your messages, don't type them. But you're typing messages and it's just coming up message retracted after after you're retracting them. If you don't like your messages, don't type any. I mean, that's the simple thing. Samuel, Finn, you know what a 66 is. We've all explained it. That's your 66. Google is your friend. Google it. Right, 6.9 miles. I've got to start concentrating now, guys. So, you know, common sense, behave, Google. So if I screw this up, someone's going to get a mouthful. Right, Demon Inside, how you doing? This is the PlayStation. I'm on the PS5. I don't have my computer. In fact, I do actually. I do have my computer details to hand. I can tell you, I've got loads of other stuff going on as well, so bear with me. I'll give you a quick rundown. Hi, Double Spider Gaming, how are we doing? Where is my computer desk? Right. So, the CPU is a i510-400 processor. Hex core processor. Processor speed is 2.9 gigahertz with a burst speed of 4.1 gigahertz. 16 gigabyte RAM, DDR4, SSD hard drive, 500 gigabyte SSD hard drive, NVIDIA RTX 2060 with 6 gigabyte on board memory, GDDR4, 6 USB 3 ports, Ethernet ports, 2 HDMI's, 1 VGA, 1 DVI, it's wireless, Wi-Fi enabled, using Windows 11, and that's it. So it's nothing special. Oh, and did we get a yellow? We got a green on that. Oh, cool. Play on a... Yeah, I mean, even it runs trains. My PC, I mean, although this is on the PlayStation 5, the PC will run Train Sim World 4 and Train Sim Classic as well, but it struggles with some of the routes on Train Sim Classic. One of the one it did was the Midland Main Line that I bought on Train Sim Classic from Just Trains. So it does struggle on that. But Blackpool Preston on Train Sim World on the PC runs just fine. Finn, can you do me a favour? Can you just behave, please? Appreciate it. As long as you match the minimum specs required for the game, then I think you should be okay. But yeah, PC gaming has evolved a lot over the last 20 years, and yeah, I'm surprised basically Train Sim Classic and Train Sim World still works on my PC. But it should do. It's only a couple of years old, that one, so I shouldn't have a problem with it. I've got a laptop as well, but that's not fit to run. I can't even run Windows 11 on it. Windows keep reminding me to say, oh, you can run Windows 11 on this, and then it says in the settings of Windows 10, you cannot run Windows 11. So why am I being notified of running Windows 10, Windows 11? So we're 4 miles away. We're not far. I don't know if we got to build up a track. Oh, we have, haven't we? We got a, oh dear. We got to build up of traffic behind us. We should have been waiting until we should be leaving the sidings in about 3 minutes, and instead we left at 8:04. No, 8:05 I think, wasn't it? What time? 8:04. So we would have left about 8:05, I think it was. We left. You do get used to the controller. I mean, to be honest, I use an Xbox as well, and I never thought I'd get used to the controller. The PlayStation controller is the better, but I can also use the Xbox controller on the PC as well, so I can use it on Train Sim and Train Sim World. So yeah, but you do get used to it. But there again, I've got to get used to an Xbox controller. My Xbox is packed away at the moment because I'm in the process of packing up and moving house. It was a long drawn out process, long story. And so I'm not using that. I've got another wired Xbox controller which I use, so yeah. Yes, I'm actually running on the keyboard now with the PlayStation controller. Not sure about the mouse though. I can't, you know, if I was just on controller only, trying to use the controls and the shift things of what button to use with the controller, I'd never be able to do it. So, 2, cab, outside back, 4 doesn't work, 5 don't work, 6, 7 doesn't work, 8 is, oh, there's my train, 9 is the map, back to 1 again. Right, I've got to slow down. So we're approaching Doncaster decoy. This is what I didn't want to have to do. Well, he's been warned. He's been warned. So yeah. When you start doing that, you're detracting me from what I'm doing here. And if I mess up after 2.5 hours, I'm not going to be a happy person. I've already explained that. So yeah. I get to the point where I do ask, and I do say, and then I warn. And then if he just doesn't want to listen, then boom. You can tell we're going up a slight incline here. Give them a toot as they go past. Right, I've got a couple of yellows coming up. We've got speed restriction of 50. We're okay doing that. We're going to take. What we're going to do? We're going to take a little walk around the decoy yards as well. See what's about. I've not really walked around there actually. So yeah, guys, if you have enjoyed this, drop us a hint. just drop us a hint, drop us a like, drop us a sub. If you are new, you are watching this for the first time. If you sub, you can chat. You can't chat unless you're subscribed. It's just basically to stop the bots getting in and the derogatory comments. Yeah. But yeah, hit the sub button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon where you'll be notified when I go live, when I upload content, and when I make community posts. Apparently. So, yeah, when I approach a red light, I don't want to be chatting to someone who's making a complete arse of themselves. So, yeah. And especially doing after 2 hours sort of thing. Oh no, it's not been 2 hours. I think we started just after 7, so yeah, it's been about, well, it's nearly 2 hours. Ooh, I've got hiccups. Is that another bit of road there? Is that right? It is. That is active as well. No, it's not. Oh yeah, because some of the stuff does go down that way, I believe. Right. 790 odd yards to go. Decoy South Junction. Is that TSW4 and PlayStation platform will be more expensive than you buy Steam? No, it should be the same. Should be the same. Steam DLC will be a lot cheaper though because they have better sales. But PS5, it's great. No GBRF there. Yeah, well, they will get sorted. Oh, hello. I'll go for so long, and then I'll just basically, no, you've had your chance. You've been warned. You've been told. This isn't school. This isn't kindergarten. Common sense, and if you don't use your common sense, I'm not going to use it for you. You go. He's on timeout, so after 5 minutes, if he comes back in, does exactly the same. It'll just put time out for longer. Or we'll just get dumped. So we are experiencing a bit of frame rate. I mean, the thing is with TSW on the PS5 or Xbox, the frame rates are set, I think, to about 60. But I think you can change them on the PC. You can set them. I mean, I've set mine to 62 frames a second. It runs just fine and fantastic as it is. I'm happy with that. So we've got another EWS job there. Oh, that's crazy. That is just absolutely crazy seeing them go through there, that speed. There should be plenty of GBR here. How long does it say I've got to wait? Oh, you are joking. Oh, well. So we are here for an hour. No bloody way. Oh, man. Well, we can do a bit of train spotting. It told me to go. Oh no, we'll leave that open. So we can have a quick walk around the yard anyway. Hopefully by 10 o'clock it will say, by 9 o'clock it will say, no, you can go. What the hell? What on earth is that? That shouldn't be there. That's part of that. I'll have to snap that. Finn, do you understand why I timed you out? Yeah, I need to show that to Dovetail. Are you sure there'll be the Aggregates close by? Yes. Oh, for us, it's Wendell's. No, I don't want to give up. So I've got stuff coming from Discord as well, so we'll have a look at the station. I mean, we can walk back here. One thing I tried to do when I was at the ambassador meet back in August, I wanted to try and walk around the yard and that, but because of the time that it took me to get up to Dovetail's office and the time that I had, Matt literally explained everything what TSW4 was, what it would have and everything. It's a bit weird having 215 mile an hour signs there. Oh, have we got something? Oh, hello, we got something coming in, I think. Yeah, so the amount of time that it took for Matt explained everything within about an hour. It was about an hour and a half, I think it was. Obviously, you didn't know why you're being timed out. You were timed out because you were just being annoying to people. And I've already told you, stop, you know, you were retracting your questions, which you didn't need to do. And you were just asking the same questions that you'd asked 35 minutes previous. That's why you were timed out. You were told to behave and you didn't. So that's why you were timed out. And if you carry on, you'll be timed out again. If I'm busy dealing with you, that means you're messing with my stream. That's the reason why. Just like the real world, yeah, that is true. It's falling apart. I'll actually go back and I'll get a photograph of that and I'll post it on the Discord server and let them know. No, I don't want to give up. Go away. So yeah, that's the reason why you were timed out. Oh damn, does it mean that we got the... I wanted to go up that siding. I think we should be okay. No, I better go back, haven't I? Got to walk back because I want to go on that siding over there. So you get, look, what have I said about retracting your messages? Do not retract your messages, okay? It's a simple question, simple statement. Do not retract your messages. Okay? If you keep doing it, then you're just going to get kicked. I'm not going to say anything else. You keep doing it, and I'm going to kick you. Simple request. Right, okay, fine, fair enough. Do not retract your messages. This is what I'm talking about. You don't listen. And 66 is over there. There's a Freightliner job over there, look. And something there as well. And EWS jobs. I don't know if it is free. No, there is something free on Steam. It's to do with Train Sim Classic. It's a free route add-on or something like that. You just spent $20. Oops. No, I don't want to give up control. We've got to wait till 9:51, I'm afraid. We'll come back over that way and have a look and see what that is. So this is a good thing that I like with East Coast Mainline. It uses the whole range of 66 sub-ins. There we go. So yeah, unfortunately, I have to wait till 9:51. Actually, I bought a set of model of these. These are the blue ones, though, not the EWS ones, but they're the same type. The SFFGGG or RS jobs. Can you not get on them? Just climb under. No, I don't want to climb under your donut. Oh, for crying out loud! I thought you could climb up them. No. Oh. Right. So it's not very often you actually get the see the empty ones either. So you could also, this would be ideal to place some red or some yellow J&A wagons in here as well. What's my favourite Class 66 livery? Oh, hello. I quite like the Freightliner, the Genesee Wyoming livery, the orange. So what have we got here? I'll actually go around on the other side. Try not to get myself lost. 66036. 007. 230. This 66740. That is the GBRF. This was a Freightliner loco. Can't remember what it was, what the Freightliner number was. But this was the loco that GBRF bought, and for about 4 or 5 months it ran round in debranded Freightliner livery, but it was running round as a 66.7, and this is my loco that I done. But for some strange reason, because I've got one reskin in here already of it, it will always come up with another one, so that'll be another one there. But yeah, for some strange reason it doesn't allow more than 3 different reskins, I think, and it will repeat them, which is a bit of a shame. So we've got about 40 odd minutes left, I'm afraid. So the other thing you can do on here, chuck down the handbrakes. You can even squizzle the handbrakes on here. Oh, sounds like me getting out of bed in the morning. That definitely sounds like me getting out of bed. Now, I'm not sure if it will allow us Oh, you're joking. Seriously? Boo. I know what those passengers on the Isle of Wight felt like the other day. Okay, we'll just walk over here then. Sod it. Let's walk over the main lines, eh? What can go wrong? Right, so heading up to Doncaster station. I have to walk back. I can't do control on 0. Okay, well, thanks for popping in. Oh, there's a lot on Discord I've got to check up. I can't do that at the moment. I'll have to do that tonight. I'll have to do that when I'm thinking. So we have to walk back down there yet to get my train. Where is it? Where's my train? So that's me there. And I think my train's there. That's my train there. Yeah. So oh my god, I've got to walk all the way back down there. That's a hell of a long way. So, this is the old, This is the old depot. I've not seen this. I don't know how far you can walk into it. We'll be asked that every 5 bloody minutes. So somewhere around here there should be an IET. Wonder if that actually works. Gonna be on COD tonight. Playing on that. This gives you a nice little look around the... Oh, hello. I am struggling on frame rate. Oh, blimey. So there's all that freight yard there. Oh no, that's me. Donut. So it's all those over there, look. So you can understand why you start at Doncaster. It's a little bit, what you call it. You might be able to walk around the back actually. It's, you know, there's a lot on lot of FPS. It's basically because literally there's an awful lot of wagons chucked around here, which I think they've done a really good job at. Although, I mean, you don't get to see this, but I think they could have sunken the road a bit. Nice little office block, isn't it? So would this be like a little virtual quarry here? Sort of thing? It'll be partly called something, I don't know what though. Now, in theory, you should be able to use... Go away. You should be able to use Rhein to drive up and down these. Get yourself an 08 shunter, you'll be fine. I wanted to walk in the Hitachi place, which you will do in a minute. We'll pop round. Slightly different, I think, to the one on... what's that place called? Southeastern Highspeed. But this opportunity, having to wait for about another 45 minutes before our train is, we can actually say, yeah, you've completed your journey, driver. This nice little thing to walk around Doncaster area, really. That's the little sound effects that goes on as well. Is there any units in here? You tell me they got nothing in here. Oh yeah, they have. They've got one in here, look. So we can go and have a look at that. Yeah, I think the disappointing thing is that they've just put these in. They've not put, yeah, that's a little bit disappointing, that. Why have they not used concrete on them? I don't understand. That's a little bit off-putting, that. I'm not going to sit in it because it'll ask if I want to take over. Oh, I can't get in there. Can't get in close enough. Can I do it that way? Oh, got stuck. Why does that say Swindon? Can we do... stick that on? You've got to try these things. Yeah. So I've not really looked at the 801 to be honest. No, the toilets don't work. Damn. So it's literally all the same in here. I love the carpet. I could do with that carpet in the home, in the new house. This could be down my passageway, going down my hallway, I reckon. Sorry. I'll be talking curtains and blinds next. Hello, door's not working. Zoomer standard. First class. Nice. Your table seat there. I've never been on an Azuma, an 801. I've been on a Great Western Express jobs. Been on one of them. Then you got your galley, which is modelled, basic modelled though. So microwaves. I'd like to push some buttons. Beep 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 beep. That reminds me, I've got to get a new microwave. And then we're in cab A. So yeah, it's a nice little walkthrough. But nothing else in here. Yeah, this is a little bit disappointing that they've done that. Because you can't walk, because unlike with the Southeastern Highspeed, at Ashford, you can actually walk underneath the train to a certain point, up to the first coach. No, I don't want to give up control. Go away. You can definitely need them, yeah. If the modelling is as well as the building modelling in Microsoft Flight Sim, they consider a job called shareable, share folder and Dovetail. Oh, hello. What's going on here? No, I don't want to go up there. Go away. Yeah, I think that's a bit of a disappointment, is having that. That'll be another pick I'm going to do, actually, because I just find that a little bit, you know, they've taken time to model it, but then they've stuffed Actually, let's do a take screenshot. Nope. There we go. So, yeah. So that's the depot. We've got, what, another half an hour. Sorry, guys. It's just, there's nothing much more I can do. I can just walk about. I'll take it up to about a 3-hour stream, but, yeah. I think, I had a feeling that we would have to wait the allotted time. It's a bit unfortunate. Go through the, is this the washing plant, or is this the wheel tyre turning place? Oh, this is the washing plant. It's always on. Is it an on-off switch? I know the ones on, what you call it, are switching on and offable. This I would suspect to be the tyre lathe, but obviously you can't go in. The wheel lathe, sorry, not the tyre lathe. You're home. You're finally home, William. Or are you still on the train? How you doing? Can you walk on the top? Yes, you can. Well, I know you can on the Southeastern Highspeed one. So I suspect you, if you go up the stairs, you can walk on the top gantry. What's the one about UK? Maybe the shots mode. Oh, photo mode. Oh. Is that what you're on about? Photo mode. That's the depot area there. This is the sort of the structures that I quite like seeing as he stands in the middle of the main line. These sort of things. These specifically made like signalling things, stuff and that. I mean, to be honest, I don't think we'd be able to get up there. I'd be surprised if we could. No. I mean, it's something that I wouldn't do because you're working right next to like high voltage wires, and yeah, that would scare them. It's bad enough when I stand on the platform and they're just above me, knowing that you know, 25,000 kilovolts, one zap and you're done. All it takes is a zap, guys. Have we got to walk back this way yet? I wonder what that is. That's interesting. Building. Can we go round there? That's why I always like exploring. No, we can't. Oh, we can't go up there. Can't go up the hill. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, that's interesting. Obviously, with the PlayStation, you can't put mods. Oh no, I better not, because I need to drive my train out of here. I have to walk back because I can't do Control Zero. If I do Control Zero, there's a good chance it might crash. And after 2.5 hours, I hear a ying. No, I don't. Go away. Half an hour to go. Let's make sure. Oh, hello. Got a GBRF job. That'll be the 66302. So that's my other GBRF one. Proper GBRF colours, apparently. This is the only thing that I can't get rid of when I do them, is all this on the side, the blue showing through. Can't do it. The yellow won't cover it all, because if it does, it then starts coming out all down through here. That 302 number, that should be up there a little bit more, so that's got to be redone. Both GBRF locos stable together, that's pretty cool. Oh, it's a bit tight down here. That's what she said. So in theory, there should be a third liveried 66. When print screen to get a better shot. Oh, I don't know. Isn't that with Steam though? Oh, hello. Ooh. Sorry. Yeah, that skin is on Creator Club. If you put in bracket, oh hello. Actually, bear with me while we're waiting. 2 seconds. Just going to drop in a link. Where it is. Open a new tab. That should come up any second now. I'm just going to drop in a link to my Creators Club. It's just logging me in, don't worry. I haven't used it for a little while. Well, because obviously I'm not set up for doing liveries and that at the moment because of all my stuff's all packed away. Then, oh, there we go. I've not done anything for the past few months. Where is my subscriptions? No, my creations, that's what I want. I have loads of creations. Right, so I'm just going to drop you the link now. Everything on my laptop takes twice as long. And this is my... Oh, this actually gives you my Creator Club thing up there. Nightbots does it. Control V. But yeah, check out that. That's my Creators Club things on there. There's a few 66 liveries. There's some I did for Dovetail, for Dovetail stuff. It's not officially recognised by Dovetail. It's stuff that I just did. As for some of the creators and that. So now we've finally made it to Doncaster station. Oh, hello. So you've got to walk all the way back down to Thingy Yard in a minute. The newer car, it's back, better than ever. It's now blue. 47 should be coming up here in a minute. One there. Let's just place a route map. That's what I did. .323 is just about to go. So yeah, it's quite a nice area. It's well modelled. I quite like it. Can we have... beg your pardon? What do we want? Chocolate chip. Chocolate chip cookie for £1? Oh, bloody hell. It's a bit blooming expensive. I thought they said it was... thought they said everything was cheaper up north. More blooming expensive. The Dove is coffee, the new water. Isn't there a picture of what's his face here? Oh, Francis. Yeah, no. I got one of those bottles. Dovetail bottle. DTG bottle. Right, we're going to have to make our way back, I'm afraid. But it's well modelled, and that's what I like. Even, you know, these little bits here, although it's not it's not on straight, it's a bit cockeyed. All these bits here. I just came to say hello. How you doing, Bradley? Good evening there, young man. Hope you're fine, sir. Oh, the, yes. It'll be our blokes here. Good evening. Don't say I've recognised them before. Tired, but good. Oh, that's cool. Well, we should have been finished by now, but apparently I was supposed to have waited until 8:51 at this carriage siding, but I decided to move up to the signal, and the signal went orange and said I had to be at Doncaster Down Decoy Yard at 9:51. So, of course, I obliged the signal at yellow and went, only to find out that I've got to wait here now from 8:53 all the way through till 9:51. You had that yesterday. Ah, right, okay. Just not me then. So, yeah, I mean, no. I thought I'd do this as a live stream because it's 2 hours. It's just under 3 hours long. Well, it's going to be about 3 hours now because I started about 3:30, 3:15, I think it was. So, yeah, it's about 3 hours, and it's worth a live stream, to be honest. Kept it on and played TFC. Yeah. So this is that strange thing that you get going through the tunnels, like someone just relayed the ballast. So we've been into the Hitachi depot. Just had a look in there. I've now got to get back down to Doncaster Decoy Yard. But yeah, it's one of those services that you have to do at some point. And I would have been doing it in a live stream anyway, or would have been doing it on my own. So I thought, well, why not doing it a live stream? If you know what I mean. Shouldn't we be having buffer stops there? No, I don't know. I mean, where am I now? I'm there, and my train is there. So, yes. It's a bit quiet at the moment with traffic-wise. But we've had a look in... I don't think we've had a look in there. We've been here. That's the Hitachi depot. And we've been over here. A few 66s. We have got a green, so I've got to be careful. Yeah, I think. Well, I've got stuff on Discord to have a read, so yeah, I've got to be careful with what I say because there's stuff been published on Discord. So yeah, I've got to catch up with that tonight after I come off. Have a read, and obviously I can't say what it is. So yeah, but no, I wouldn't be surprised to see by the end of January. But that's not 100% official from me because I don't know. I've just had notifications saying there's stuff on Discord. So, yeah. Overall, I mean, looking at Doncaster, it is quite... It's lovely modelled. And the amount of track, yard... and it's just great to see my reskins in there, to be honest. Yeah. And the fact that these are the type of wagons I've got, the container flats, but they don't... The strange thing is, and this is why I can't understand how Hornby get away with it, but that, you know, I put down the generic intermodal wagon that I bought, two of them. They both carry 2 30-foot containers, right? Well, they're not 40-foot, which is the standard. So I actually start, because all my other containers that I have in packs are packed away. And because I wanted to try to see what the 40-foot containers look like on them. Because you can't put, I think you can get away with putting 2 20-foot containers on them. Dump in here. You could probably get away with putting 2 20-foot containers. One there, and then one there. It's about here. You might not be able to, but that will hold a 40-foot or a 60-foot container. And it will also hold a 30-foot container as well. In theory, go away. It could hold two 20-foots. It could, because it will be about here, and from about, I'd say it's be about here down to there as well. But currently these are set up for a 40-foot, I think. But yeah, it looks. It's, to be honest, the actual model itself is quite heavy. It's not plastic. It's metal. The Dovetail model is metal. Frame rate's going up, going down. But it's a lovely model, and it's also got the bits where obviously these bits. Well, on here it's a solid bar, but inside it's just like you got a screw on each end. Turn them over, you've got a screw in, you've got like a little bit of plastic with a loop where the screw goes through and it holds it into place. Don't screw it in tight, so you obviously give them a bit of leeway moving about. Is that the big cross? Is that King's Cross Station have a physical platform 9 3/4? No, it doesn't. It has, where they run into the wall in the Harry Potter films, they do have a little area there with part of it's like a photo opportunity where you can actually, like, you're visibly pushing the trolley into the wall as though like you do an action shot of you running, sort of thing. Like I'm doing it here, thinking that people can see me, but you can't. But yeah, you have a sort of action shot like that sort of thing. You have a half a like trolley stuck into the wall, where it says platform 9 3/4. But yeah, it is there at King's Cross. It's not an actual platform, so to speak. Oh, nope. Yeah. So my train is down there, Bradley. Oh, I can't cross over there. But you can understand why the frame rate does suffer a bit. Look how big this yard is, or this area of line. Section of line is. It's quite big. So these are, I think these are 40-foot containers. Oh, hello. There's the, is that the general though? It is the general. No, the colonel. There's the other sort of type, the colonel, DTG one. That was the, is that the railhead? That's the Southeastern Highspeed 66. That is the ones that came with Train Sim World 3 and the training centre. I did 4, 5, 66 liveries with Dovetail games and then the training centre. So the premise was Hentis Rail, which is my loco leasing company, basically leased five locos to Dovetail's training centre. Yeah, don't worry about crossing the main line, Tony, eh? We've got a few minutes left. So that's the third livery that shows up. So yeah, these should be, they're 9 foot high, 2.9 meters, 9 foot 6. They should be 40 foot, 40 foot. I think they're 40 foot. No, go away. Bloody annoying thing. This mission is wired in still. Know why you need to wait for about an hour. It's because I should have waited until 8:51. There we go. So where it says stop at location Claypole down passenger loop, I should be there. I stopped at 8:03. I should have stayed there till 8:51. And yeah, but I didn't. And I went to move up on the signal. I went to move up, and yeah, it kind of said, "Okay, you can go." Gave me a yellow signal and everything. So yeah. So I suppose the thing is though, it was really where you're supposed to stay there. Like I think it's what it's booked to do in real life is stay in that siding for about 30-40 minutes, so all the rush hour traffic can go through. That's the reason why. Doesn't she look pretty? This one's the Colonel. This one was to do with Sam. So I've got a book of all my Hentis Rail 66s that are numbered. You're doing it wrong. That's what he said, wasn't it? Oh, you're doing it wrong. And to be honest, it is really, really good to see your creations. I've got to get back out of here now. To see your creations running around on the main line, even if it is just like a bit of a, you know, make-believe livery or something, you know. But it is always nice to see them appear. I'm like, ooh, you know. And the other thing as well is that someone was using my liveries as well, and they've put photographs of them up on in the screenshot section of the Train Sim World forums, and I'm like, oh, that looks a bit like mine. Oh, it won't be, you know, no one uses mine. And it was mine. And I asked the guy, I said, is that one of mine? Or is he goes, yeah, it is. He said, they're lovely, they're brilliant. Right, I need to cross over here. So we'll get down underneath here. Can we do? No, we can't do it on that one. Oh, there we go. Mind red. I don't recommend doing that at home. Right, so we've got to walk all the way down here now. Cross the main line, make sure nothing's coming. Blah, 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 blah. Don't run, walk. And our train is just, oh, no, it's just down there. We've got 11 minutes to wait, so it's not too long. So you've had a quick, nice walk around Doncaster decoy yard. Because the other thing is as well, I quite like coming around, looking at the models and everything. Looking at the wagons and all that. So, fabulous. But, yeah, you can't obviously do the doors. They need to update their lorries as well, though, because these are, I think they use these in the what was it, in the German thingy. This looks like something could have been used out of oh no, go away, out of thingy lorry simulator, lorry van thingy simulator. Can't remember what it's called. But yeah, unfortunately, we just have to sit and wait now. $60.90 is the loco. Fuel, we're doing okay. I forgot I'm there, aren't I? Right, what I'm going to do, because I need to go somewhere, I'm just going to let that run. If it pops up, you want a thingy? It won't what you call it. I'll just leave her out there, set up on top of the loco. I'll be back in a couple of seconds, in a minute or two. The car physics, and yes, they are awful, to be honest. Right. Get a drink and I will be back. Ready my chocolate tin. A bit cold as well. Simrail, I think that's the online one, I think it is. I think, I'm not sure. Is that the one where you're in the signal box in Poland? There's something going in there, or coming out. we got there? Steam loco, look. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. That's the steam loco. I'm sure it is. Your exchange rate might be 10 years ago, but the game looks better than Trains in the World. I don't know. I've not really played it, to be honest. The only thing is that this just is the only thing. Well, Train Sim Classic just really interests me. Yeah. Is this going to be coming through, or is this? Is he going to be stopping? I don't think he's going to be stopping. Do you think he is? Yeah, he is. Steam loco with probably a 66 on the back. Have you seen the 47 come up yet? So I know the 47's supposed to pop up. The other good thing is as well, you could probably get away with taking a rake of HSTs out there and setting up a formation and then bring them out into sidings and driving them down to Thingy, to Peterborough, or any of these. Grab yourself a loco from here in free roam. Having said that, it'll have to be from this end. Wait for a moment. It will go, wait for half an hour. I'm like, no! We'll continue with free roam after this. So yeah, driving one of the 66s out, and then possibly speeding. Okay, 20,862. So I'm glad I've got that, which is really good. We might have to duck out of this loco pretty soon though. So we're up to level 535. So that's a hell of a jump now. That's pretty cool. Right, so that's that done. Phew. Right, return to free roam. Let's just do one, and we'll get out quickly. No, get out, get out, get out. Come on, out. Right. I don't think this one's running. I can sit in that. Well, I'm not worried about that. Sod it. To be honest. Oh, okay. Well, he's not going to go anywhere just yet. Right. 3 and 8. So yeah, literally. So was it? Where's the bloody station? Come on, kettle job. So in theory, what you could do is you can take a loco from wherever it is. Where the hell's those locos? I thought it was mine moving then. I was like, uh-oh, got to get out. So you can take that loco from here, or two, if you wanted. And then, like, you can connect them to that rake of wagons there. And then you can take them down to the yard at Peterborough. And then you can come back. So to speak. Why have you put me out? Put me back in the seat. Oh, it's, you know, it is an amazing game. This, you know, it's whether it's a game, whether it's a simulator or what, you know. I would say I think it's a Flying Scotsman, but I don't think it is. But he better hurry up and get his ass moving, because I want to put my burgers in. Right. I'm going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. Grab hold of your lug nuts, we're going in. That's nothing at all to do with me. I'm not in charge of the loco now. Oh, should I be over here? Yes. Oh, wrong way. Oh, hello, post, stanchion. You can't walk up those stairs, we tried that already. Right, so I've been going for 3 hours and I think on one scenario that's enough. Where's this kettle? There she is. There she is. Is it the Flying Scotsman? It is the Flying Scotsman. It's just itching for me to drive her. Where's the 10? Oh, it's the 10 o'clock. Oh, okay. So yeah, basically, if you could, one thing that you might do though, or you could grab a 40 or a 66, probably a 66 would probably be ideal. Haul these coaches out. Haul the coaches out, even these ones over here. Haul them out. Get them into a siding, hitch them up together, put a 66 on them. Right, you're going all the way down to Peterborough, storage in Peterborough Yards or something like that. That's pretty cool. Oh, hello. We have the Professor on the end. Didn't look at that to think what was on there. No lights on either. Right, anyway, I'm not going to wait. Oh, crap. Oh, hello. Usually, if I do that on the thing, it crashes. So think myself lucky. Yeah. So I'm not going to wait for that. I've got to wait another 3 minutes. I'm not going to. I'm going to call it a day because I've got to get my stuff done. Yeah, guys. I do hope that you've enjoyed this stream. Yeah, I've enjoyed doing it actually. But yeah, I will speak to you guys. When would it be now? Tomorrow night. I'll be doing the server, the stream. It will be. Well, we'll see if we can do 6 routes. Put it that way. I'll probably go through till 11 or 12 o'clock tomorrow night. So it will be route lucky dip and service scenario or journey. So yeah, that'd be cool. But yeah, I will speak to you. See you tomorrow night from 19:30. So if you're about, enjoy it. Come and say hello. But yeah, if you have enjoyed this, yeah, hi 156 Andrew, how you doing? Happy New Year as well. And I'll see you later there, Damon, as well. Yeah, so if you have enjoyed it, hit the like button, hit the sub button, hit the bell icon. Yeah. And take it easy. I will see you tomorrow night. So have fun and see you later on. Bye bye.